YouTube family. Apparently, man, Straightdropp and Shondell Barnett are being claimed as cousins. Little birdie came to my IG. Don't want to give the name. I want to hide my sources. But they're saying the reason why bro was ready to risk everything in the world was because that's his cousin Justin Johnson, aka Straightdropp. We're gonna get into that and see what the connection is and talk about the situation, because we do know Straightdropp alleged cousin Shondell Barnett is on the run right now. That what we do know. We know he's on the run. We know they got him tweaking out here on the news, looking like every which way crazy on the news. We know about Straightdropp doing an alleged video with, in a video shoot with Key Glock. We're gonna talk about that, even though we knew about that already. But I'm trying to show you how the cousin Shondell was connected to everybody, which is brazy, y'all. It's a lot going on. Y'all work with me. Let me hit the like button. I need y'all to do it so we can start the show the right way, the trill way. Now, Straightdropp alleged cousin Shondell Barnett, he went on the run. He took a Dodge trip and said, I ain't going for it. Basically, he knew time might be up, so the boy did the running man, the Forrest Gump, aka the Dash. That's right, he hit it. He ain't nowhere to be seen right now because we know what the situation is. We know what's coming through, and the bros in the back, all the goons around you throwing this set and gang. Well, you gonna be in that interrogation room in that cell by yourself. He probably done thought about it. He done seen a lot of things that made sense, and he hit the Dash the right way. But the cousin situation is going deep. I'm gonna break the news about him being released and now being wanted as the killer too. But we gotta connect some things, and it's a lot of connections to do. Now in court, and in the situations you see in court, they're saying that Shondell Barnett was the cousin of Straightdropp. Not just that, he is a cousin that will do anything. And I'm like, that's not really breaking news. We'll all do everything. But they're claiming not just allegedly he'll do anything, but everything and anything, i.e. meaning that he allegedly is being reported as being one of the people who actually helped with the trigger play, dropping Dolph and everything. So in other words, remember earlier when they got arrested and the breaking news came about, we captured Cornelius Smith. That was the first one. And then after a while, there was on the manhunt for Straightdropp. He was doing different videos in the hood, you feel me, where people could have probably seen him at. It was a lot of like little things, iffy things like that going on. That's what we did notice. And a lot of the situations we took from that was just that maybe it wasn't serious, maybe it was a joke, maybe they got something, you feel me, coming for that. That wasn't the case at all. They seen that this man was actually in the recordings and the evidence that they got. They're claiming they got DNA evidence on him too, not just the white Benz that was found behind that famous house in Memphis. They're claiming also that the situation with Straightdropp, when he got arrested the first time, they was just saying Shondell Barnett was just the driver. We didn't have an idea this was the things they were claiming about him. They claimed he was just the driver. He had no parts of nothing. Everything was Gucci. Everything was cool with it. But this ain't the case at all, y'all. That's right. Now, the deflection of this is that the Indiana situation, where folks in them got people that live over there and family over there, heavy. So he just knew that would have been a place to crash out until you can make sense of everything. Just like most people who go on the lam, and they do. When you go on the lam, you don't want to just get caught right away because you don't know what they got on you. You don't know the merits of the situation. So that can tell you which attorney to retain your rights. So it was a lot of thinking in this, pre-planned things, or maybe who's the OG in this, who's the money man in this, and it's like, hey, hit the dash first so we can get you the proper representation. Now, Shondell Barnett knew this very well, and the Indiana court system, they failed to keep him, to expedite him to Shelby County in Memphis, Tennessee. what happened was they held him for the standardized 10 days. They arrested him on the January 11th and released him January 21st. So the merited burden of guilt was not really on him. It was just a case of, we got him for driving the vehicle, being an accessory as far as helping Straightdrop escape. They tried to make it at first different from Young Dolph's situation. If y'all catching up to the speed of things, it was supposed to be something way off, but now they're finding out that, okay, wait a minute, this man, we got evidence of him here. We got alleged video cameras of him doing X, Y, and Z at the scene in the vehicle when it took off as well. So basically, they're claiming that he was inside of the situation when they killed Young Dolph as well. Not just to help Straightdrop vindicate himself and escape capture. Nah, they're not just evading. None of that. They're saying Mr. Shondell Barnett was basically one of the main guys behind everything. He's being charged with the same criminal information with Justin Johnson, aka Straightdrop, with Mr. Cornelius Smith. So it's a situation that's really getting out of hand. And you know, a lot of people are talking too much right now. I mean, I feel the energy and you can see what's going on. All these guys do is get on the live and tweak out.
Walk down game.
Man, you know that, man, you know that. What you on, Twin? Cool, straight?
Man, you know me, I'm slag.
Yeah, all the time staying behind you, man. You already know that.
You from inside the video, where you at?
Shit. Same spot you in, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me when you get off all, you know what I'm saying? Cause this motherfucker here is lit. This motherfucker is lit. I know I just added about 500 views. There you go. You got you a K now. Hey. You know I told you I got you nigga slack. You know I got you slack. Hey man, sit up for go tune in. Hey man, now you gotta go drop them videos, all this shit, man. Go to work on that ass. You know what to do.
You know I got this shit in the back pocket.
In the back pocket, man. Tom Brady this shit, man. Free the game, man. Slack. Free out of gas.
Now I'm going to go to the news situation of Young Dolph. I hope some of y'all could listen in and listen to the information and what they're saying that happened with the culprit that is Shondell Barnett. Now they got a lot of things in this, y'all. And y'all gotta bear with me. A lot of the things are allegations and allegedly. We only can go off what the news is saying and what MPD is saying. And we gotta understand a lot of this could be he say, she say. You know what I mean? Let's get to that news clipping of the situation.
Young Dolph murder case. There is an active warrant for first-degree murder and attempted first-degree murder for a third suspect.
Shaudale Barnett was in the car when U.S. Marshals arrested the murder suspect Justin Johnson in Indiana last month. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre found out Barnett was in jail but was freed.
In January, U.S. Marshals arrested Justin Johnson, one of two men Memphis police named as their main suspects in the murder of young Dolph, at a gas station in Indiana. Marshals said Shaudale Barnett was in the passenger seat of the car Johnson was driving. After the announcement of Johnson's arrest, law enforcement in Shelby County told the media Johnson and Barnett will soon be extradited back to Shelby County to face charges. Johnson made it back to Shelby County a few days after his arrest. According to jail and court records, Shaudale Barnett never made it.
This is Jeremy Pierre from Fox 13.
I called the Clay County Sheriff's Office in Indiana where Barnett was in custody. Clay County told me they released Barnett on January 21st. I called the Shelby County Sheriff's Office, who confirmed the warrant for Barnett included charges of murder and attempted murder is active. I've also reached out to Shelby County General Sessions Court to learn what's next for Barnett. According to the Memphis Police Department, the U.S. Marshal Service issued the warrant. I reached out to the U.S. Marshal Service about the warrant. They told me on January 11, 2022, which is the day they arrested Barnett, they issued a warrant for Barnett's arrest for accessory after the fact. Because that investigation is still open, they said they cannot comment further. We are working to find out where Barnett may be and if he'll still face those charges here in Shelby County. In Memphis, at 201, Jeremy Pierre, Fox 13 News.
Now, so far, Johnson and Cornelius Smith have both been charged in Dolph's murder. Investigators have said that more people could still be charged in this case.
Now, the news situation went more wild than what you think. They kept going with it, and it was breaking news, as you guys could clearly see why it was breaking news. This is a prominent artist, y'all. It's gonna
Believed to be
biggest
involved
news.
in the murder of Memphis rapper Young Dolph is still on the run. He was arrested in Indiana, released, and then never brought back to Memphis for extradition. Action News 5's Ariana Poindexter has been digging into this case and joins us in the studio with the very latest. Ariana.
Well, Kanji, Shondell Barnett was arrested in Indiana on January 11th, but released on January 21st without extradition to Memphis. I've been reaching out to different law enforcement agencies all day, working to find out what led to his release. It's been 4 months since Memphis rapper Young Dolph was shot and killed outside a local cookie shop. Since then, 2 suspects have been arrested in connection to his murder, and now a warrant is out for a 3rd suspect, Shondell Barnett. Barnett is charged with being an accessory after the fact of first-degree murder after allegedly helping Justin Johnson, one of the men accused of killing Young Dolph, after the murder. Deputies in Clay County, Indiana say Barnett and Johnson were arrested on January 11th at a truck stop. Johnson was extradited to Memphis, while Barnett was released on January 21st. Action News 5 reached out to the U.S. Marshals, Memphis Police, and Shelby County District Attorney General Amy Wyrick to clarify why Barnett was let go. When asked at a press conference Thursday, District Attorney Amy Wyrick had this to say.
I can't, because it's a pending case. It is a pending investigation, it is a pending prosecution, and we can't get into that at this time. When we can, we will answer all of those questions that I know the public has. But
now, they never really answered any of the questions. If you want me to be upfront and honest, it was a situation that just went out of control, situation that just kept going on and on again. I still remember the first time they arrested him.
Tuesday, he was indicted by a grand jury on first-degree murder charges. The rapper, whose real name is Adolph Thornton.
Rest in peace to Dolph, man. I'm gonna bring you guys more news and keep you guys updated. I take a couple of breaks sometimes, but no break right now. This case is transpiring out of control, so we definitely got to break it down a little bit more and get into some things. Look, man, love your family, love your kids, and definitely, when I say stay blessed, I truly, deeply mean that, man. Keep yourself on safe out here. Keep your head on the swivel. You know what I mean? Look, man, support the platform and go to my social media outlets. Go to my Twitters, my Facebook, my Instagram right here at DJ Bless1. Go and support my IG lives, my YouTube lives. Rock out with your boy. You feel what I'm saying? Go to the Twitter. Definitely, that's gonna be the main one. Thank you, y'all. Peace and deuces.